Has this ever happened to you? You love playing video games and want to try your hand at game development, so you sign up for your local game jam with a killer idea that you're super stoked to implement. You excitedly arrive and decide to start by quickly designing your unique main character. You use a simple 2D pixel art style since you know you're limited on time. And of course, the character has to move, express emotion, so you have to create poses and facial expressions. But what's this? Every frame takes the careful manual placement of individual pixels in order to have the means to animate your character? Preposterous! Before you know it, you've spent the whole game jam working on this character, and all you have to show for it is a measly walk cycle. There must be a better way. What if we tell you there is? Let's see what Ari has to say on it.
Hi, I'm Ari. Pixel art is a mostly digital art medium, with its origins in early video games. Nowadays, it is still used, often by indie game developers or people looking to make quick game art. Making pixel art is a time-consuming process, especially when it comes to animation, where the artist often has to redraw entire sections of the image for each frame. Here, we present a pixel art upscaling and animation pipeline designed to streamline this process. We use a recent paper on pixel art vectorization, Polyfit, to create scalable versions of the art. And we present a custom Inkscape plugin to modify and re-rasterize this art. Polyfit is a recent paper on image vectorization, making scalable vector graphics out of low-resolution clip art. It functions in 3 steps. First, it segments the picture into connected single-color components. Next, it turns those segments into polygons. And finally, it fits splines, or smooth lines, to those polygons. It has some absolutely beautiful and amazing results, which it achieves through scoring splines based on human preference. Unfortunately, Polyfit has some drawbacks. As of now, it only runs on Windows and has issues with complicated images. Because of the way it forms polygons around regions, transparent holes get filled during the process. Our custom launcher script fills these holes, and then calls Polyfit on the patched image for a better result. Now, I'll pass it off to Ola for a discussion of repixelization.
For our rasterization process, we'll first downsample the SVG image using nearest neighbor and linear interpolation to get the raster image. The result still has some imperfections that would not be present in hand-drawn pixel art. These artifacts take the form of dull pixels, and they are created when we sample overlapping regions in the original image. The intuition for our filter is that this pixel is just this pixel, but with an alpha of about 76%. Our filter computes this alpha using the left pixel as the background and the right pixel as the foreground. With this alpha, we can use the over operator to compute a new composite pixel with an alpha of 100%, thereby restoring its true color. This process was incorporated into our Inkscape plugin created by Julia.
Hi, I'm Julia, and I'd like to tell you about how we turn these ideas into a user-friendly workflow, because ultimately our goal is to help you, as the artist, in streamlining your process to be as painless and intuitive as possible. We combine the work described previously into a plugin for Inkscape. This program shown here which is an open source vector graphics program. A user can create an original sprite, vectorize it with Polyfit, and open it up in Inkscape like so. Our plugin allows users to export frames as pixel art stylized raster graphics of a given size and a specified color palette size. For simplicity's sake, this example is showing these at a fixed size. Users can easily play around with and modify the vector shapes and output any number of frames. Then they can turn these frames into an animation of a given speed. In this example here, we see a user modifying a sword SVG and coming up with this output.
Our pipeline allows users to draft large pixel art images, easily create good-looking animations, and much more. We hope this has been interesting to you, and we hope you'll try out our tools. Thank you for watching.